Good morning. It is Monday, April 20th at 9 a.m. We are beginning our budget season and starting our budget committee meetings. If you would please rise with me and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I just want to announce before we get started, for anyone that's watching, if they do have comments that they would like the budget committee to hear, we ask that you please email boc_@co.curry.or.us, and John Jesuit will be able to relay those messages to the budget committee.
Is it BOC_office?
I'm sorry, that's correct. BOC_office@co.curry.or.us. If you have seen a copy of the agenda, it is on the agenda. So we are airing this today on channel 182, on YouTube Curry Civic, and then also on Facebook Live. So we have 3 ways that the public can actually watch today and participate.
Okay, my first question would be, Ms. Schmelzer, for electing a committee chair. Will that be a chair for the entire budget season?
Yes, it's the chair for the entire budget season for the Transit Service District. The board did elect a chair for the regular budget committee, which was, they elected Brad Elkhorn, but we did not elect a chair for the Transit Service District Budget Committee.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
So we'll do that right now. Do we have any nominations for a chair?
I nominate Brad Alcorn.
Are there any other nominations? All right, let's close the nomination. All those in favor of Brad Elkhorn being the chair of the Transit Service District, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Brad, you're the chair. Do you want to take over?
Yes, do we have
Do you have an agenda for him?
I'm sorry.
That would be helpful.
Why, you can't just fly blind, Brad? Come on.
Yeah, you might not like it though. Okay, budget orientation.
Okay, I'll do the budget orientation.
Sounds good.
First of all, the Transit Service District, the budget committee meetings really are relatively short. It's a very small budget, so the orientation as well will be very brief. So just so the budget committee is aware that you do serve as the budget committee for 2 budgets at the current time. This one is just the Transit Service District. We do have a schedule that was mailed to you earlier explaining the process and the dates. What we do is we have the kickoff or the orientation today. That's what this is right now. And then we'll actually begin the budget process tomorrow where I'll actually describe the budget and we'll go through the numbers, answer any questions that you have on that. And then we actually have the budget public hearing scheduled for June 15th. So after we're done deliberating on the budget and discussing it, it'll be actually quite a while before we actually get to the point where we can have a hearing and adopt it. Just so everyone understands what the Curry County Public Transit Service District is, it's actually the transportation district. It's a special district, and they actually have, their budget actually funds the Curry Public Transit System, which is the Coastal Express, and they also do sometimes operate as Dial-A-Ride. So the fund that we actually discussed was created to allow the pass-through of federal and state grant funding to the nonprofit transit operator, which is Curry Public Transit.
I've got a quick question,
Sure.
or a correction. It's
Mhm.
not a special district. I believe it's a 501c3.
You're right. It's a nonprofit. It's called the Service District.
Okay.
Service District, not a special district.
Okay,
And it is a nonprofit.
I just
So-
wanted that for the record.
So what we will do.
Oh, I'm the liaison.
Just one other note is, due to COVID-19, we do have resources here if people feel they need them. We have masks and gloves, and that will impact the Transit Service District as well. This proposed budget, we can't talk today about the details of the proposed budget, but we can talk a little bit about this year's budget. So I just want to add that COVID has had an impact on this on this service district. Specifically, what we're looking at is they're going to be getting quite a bit of money because of the CARES Act, and it'll actually add more money to their budget. They're going to get about $76,000 for ongoing operational expenses. They're going to get $88,000 for lost income, or that's what they have applied for and anticipate getting, and $30,000 for a payroll contingency in case they have to close their doors. So with the current budget we're in, we're going to see some numbers. Some of that may carry through in the future, but we don't know at this point. What I want to do is just distribute the budget book to you real quick.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes.
Thank you. Director Smelzer, is that a total of 180,000 then, roughly? I was just kind of adding in my head there.
Let me check it.
Okay, I mean, just, it is 3 separate ones though.
It's one amount,
Okay,
but that's what, if that one amount would fund those 3 areas.
that's okay. If it is 180 or close, it's pretty, yeah, thank you.
It is a total of 194,572.
Thank you very much. Wow.
So that is what is allocated to them, and that's what they're applying for to try and get. So,
Thanks.
so just real quick, we'll just go through the budget book. You have the cover page, second page, just a quick note about the fund. You have a list of showing who the officials are and who is on the budget committee. You have the budget message, which we will read tomorrow, and then you just have a summary. And then the actual budget, which is pretty brief. And then you have miscellaneous things in the appendix which show proof of publication, a copy of the agenda, and things of that nature. And that's all I have for the kickoff on the Transit Service District.
All right. Any questions? Comments? All right, I believe next up would be the budget schedule.
Okay, so the budget schedule, what we're going to do is we'll meet again tomorrow to discuss this budget. And if we need to, we'll meet again on Wednesday to discuss this budget. It's a pretty short budget. I'm anticipating that we'll be able to get it through it tomorrow morning.
Actually, we need to distribute it too.
So the one you have right there is the transit service
Okay.
budget. Mhm. This booklet that you just received.
Okay.
That's it. That's all of it.
All right, any other questions or comments?
No, sir.
All right, then we can adjourn this and proceed.
Yes.
All right, so,
So move, Mr. Chair.
adjourn.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll stop and then we'll start again at 9:15 when we have the orientation on the county budget.
Copy that.